staying warm. Anybody who's in this blizzardy weather, we've got almost like 18 inches of snow already, and you know, the blizzard is blowing. It's just a lot going on. But we are here, so family, to do your daily life energy read. It's very important because every day we may be missing something. We may be missing someone, some type of information. We may be overlooking a situation. Ooh, something, and I'm told to leave that out because March fell down. Okay, so March is very significant for somebody. Okay, let me get these out of the way here quick so we can get going. Hello, purple bird. Oh, my golly, I'm telling you so, family. This weather is no joke, okay? So if you see delays on my live, just know that it's because of the cold. It is 17 below right now, okay? 17 below with a lot of snow, and it's still blowing. But anyways, that ain't going to stop us from being here. Don't forget to check in CBVOY and HICK, creating that best version of yourself. And happiness is contagious, okay? We are going to light the destiny stick because on our everyday life, we are on our destiny. You know, some are on their life destiny. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I greatly appreciate you. So are you. You're very strong and resilient. We are always on our destiny in everyday life, and some are on our life path and our life purpose, while some are just going forward. Yes, it's 17 below right now as we speak. So, and they're talking about it getting down to at least 20 tonight. So, very chilly willy. So, anybody who is out driving in this, please be safe. You know, safety first. Make sure that you have your car kits, you know, blankets, everything that you need. Anybody who's not going through that, oh, you're lucky. You're lucky because it's very rare that we get this. And the way the jet stream is I'm right where the two jet streams meet. So it's like we come in and we get hammed down from both sides. So anyways, whew, let's get into this, soul family, because our 11 o'clock read was very in-depth, and I'm seeing that so far on this life energy read, a lot of you are going through a lot of hard times, and March is very significant, okay? March of 2023, somebody walked out of your life, okay? And it could be March 8th. March 8th is the date that's coming through, and Father said set that off to the side so when we get into the reading, it will show us where it fits in, okay? Wow, yeah, it's very significant. I'm hearing very significant for you. So, all right, let's get into this. What is the past turmoil that is holding you back for your future? What is the past turmoil that is holding you back? Oof, okay, so, wow. What is the present turmoil? Or, what is the present turmoil? What is the present situation that you're dealing with right now? What is the present situation that you are dealing with right now? Ooh, okay, somebody's really up in their head. And we'll get into this. I just want to get all the cards out here. So what is it that you get to look forward to? What is it that you get to look forward to? Ooh, that's beautiful. What is it that they get to look forward to, Father? Thank you. Absolutely. Overall energy is making that progress and that discovery. The Two of Wands is about taking action, right? This is you as a very generous person, have been very courageous going through these changes. You've learned patience, and you've really taken on the courage to recondition yourself and reprogram yourself. And that is why the primrose flower, it's all about reconditioning. It's like you're reconditioning not only your mind, your soul, and also your body, because the primrose flower is a natural medicine when it comes to the glucosamine of, reconditioning your joints, okay? Helping with menstrual cycles, with helping with, menopause, okay? So that flower is very significant for the reconditioning. There's a lot of reconditioning that you need to do. So let's get into this read a little deeper. So you have the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands reverse. Woo. So emotionally, you have stayed balanced, but you're dealing with some kind of jealous, revengeful person, right? Very jealous type of person from your past. And they could have done a lot of infidelity, okay? A lot of infidelity. It's like their light is no longer shining, right? It's like, and this is something that is annual with them, that it's coming up every year because they're not clearing what they're doing, right? The Six of Pentacles is they're not embracing their gift. They're not growing. They're not giving. Wow. So yes, be careful, okay? In the past, you have people that you are dealing with that are very jealous and want revenge on you for something. And I'm hearing they only want revenge on you because you put something to rest. Wow. Because you moved forward and they wanted to be competition. They wanted to compete with you is what I'm hearing. In the present situation, we have the Six of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Two of Swords. Wow. So yeah, mentally you are in your head. Swords are all about being stuck in your head, overthinking, overanalyzing, sometimes creating illusions in your head, right? But I'm hearing specifically on this message, and I don't know what that was that just showed up, but what I'm getting specifically is somebody that brought calmness to you, okay? And it's ironic that it's snow in the summer, okay? So it's telling me that not only did you go in your head, but now you have turned cold, not only to the past, but in the present. It's like you are this warm, compassionate person, but you are so cold because things haven't come to calmer waters with you. It's like the star of Bethlehem flower shows me that somebody that was very significant in your life, you're mourning the thought of them, okay? You're mourning the thought of them because Lily of the Nile is talking about God called them home. God made the choice to call them back home. And that took away your stability. That took away your security because I'm hearing you were very connected to this person. They were your foundation. They were the ones that reconditioned you, lifted you up, picked you up. And so you're missing them. It's like you're not overlooking the life that you had with them because it was very abundant. They gave to you plentiful. They brought that stability and, helped you gain the things that you have in life. But with the Page of Cups, excuse me, it's like the messages and the signs and synchronicities. It was hard when God and the angels said that they were taking this person back home, right? And with the Seven of Wands, it's like you lost faith. Even though you were persevering forward, it's like, and material-wise, okay, thank you, confirmation. Material-wise, you kept building your enterprise. But for a while, you put it to rest of being able to give to others because you were wanting somebody to give to you during this emotional time of being really stuck in your head. Because you used to work very hard. You used to work very hard. And you didn't give a lot of that love and compassion, right? It's like you were taking everyday motions forward. And this is something that really rocked your foundation. So you can see the sign and synchronicity of 422. Okay, that is very significant. And that comes down and breaks down to the number 8 when they walked away. That's why Father brought this out. When they walked away, okay? So they could have been 88 years old, or they could have been born on March 8th. They could have been an Aries. Wow. Yeah, I'm hearing this person's coming through and saying, look, you need to snap out of this depression. You need to snap out of the way that you're feeling. Because when you have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, this is coming and telling me that, you know, this loss that you had, there could have been carnations on the casket and you kept a carnation, okay? You could have kept a pink carnation, but this is telling me that it's like you've been very cautious about moving forward, making progress, making the discoveries. But if you look, 92 is broken down to the divine path. Okay? The divine path is wanting you to recondition these thoughts. Because the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, it's like this loss that you felt. I'm hearing, instead of being in your head and creating that depression and that anxiety and that trigger, that PTSD, you need to celebrate their life, because this person, this parental figure taught you so much. They taught you so much. And when you look at this, it's coming out massively. We've got 66, which is pay attention, okay, what they're saying. We have 10, 10, 10, 10, okay? So that is you coming on your divine path. And it's like you have to heal from this. You have to start bringing out the good things. What did they teach you? What did you learn from them? How did they teach you to be successful? You need to bring out the good points instead of being in your head and thinking about what you could have done, because what I'm showing is this was very unexpected. Now take this how it resonates. There's 2 different people coming in. One is an 88-year-old, or right around in the 88s, okay, is what she's telling me. It's like, give or take, she says, give or take a few years, but she says, I'm still 45. So, okay, so she was a very young spirit in an elderly body. But there's 2 people coming through. Whoa, and this one, I'm feeling the anxiety. So this was, wow, a 40-year-old girl that's coming through. 40 years old. She's coming through and she says, I'm so sorry. I was always responsible and everything else. I'm so sorry. And I can feel that the impact of her car crash made it so that she had a brain injury immediately. Okay? A brain injury immediately. And they tried to revive her. And the fact is no, the brain injury was so bad. And I'm hearing 80 miles per hour is how she crashed, okay? So this is very significant because with all the 8s coming through, this is saying 8888 or 888, okay, is all about change. It's all about that personal growth. But this other woman that's coming through, and I'm feeling it's like she had a stroke or something. Okay, she had, I don't know why she's showing me, but she grabs right here on her side, and she called it emphysema. Okay, she had emphysema or COPD, she said. But it's like she felt her right side tingling. Hold on. It's like she's giving me the shakes. So she could have had diabetes too, because that's the symbolization for diabetes, like when they're shaking. Okay, so she could have had some health issues, some underlying health issues. And she said, yes, I had many underlying health issues. But she said, overall, I was healthy, when it came to the love and stuff like that. And she's saying the hidden lily, it's like she hid a lot of these things and lived her everyday life because she didn't want to upset any of the family. She didn't want the family to worry. She didn't want them to be emotionally unbalanced, okay? And for some of you, I'm picturing this. It's not that I'm picturing, but they're showing me this woman in this bed kind of propped up with the pillows and just kind of, and it's like she was waiting for somebody. She was waiting for somebody. She waited and waited and waited. And it's like the person called but didn't actually show up. So what else do we need to know, Father? Yeah, which this created a burden for you because you weren't there during her passing, right? It was like you guys had this great partnership, but you weren't there. And it's like you haven't had clear thinking since then, and you've been mentally in your head, because with a lot of spades here means that you've been trapped in your head massively. I'm also getting a gentleman, okay? He's coming through, and he's holding right here on his heart. And something about, say it again, sir, because he's like in and out. He's feeling dizzy. He's feeling overwhelmed. And he said that his pacemaker is acting up. So he's holding his chest. And then he shows me that it kind of calmed down. It shows me that he went across the street. He ate at this little bar restaurant type thing. And as he was coming back with his scooter, he started feeling this weirdness of coming on. Went in his room, started getting hot, tried to get up and sit on the bed. And he crashed to the floor. And he pushed his button. And by the time the ambulance got there, he's saying that they had to shock him repeatedly. And he's sorry that he had to go. Yes, thank you, Purple Bird. So what else do we need to know? Yeah. Now, the sad part about this, when the Five of Wands is coming out, it's like the family has a problem of where he was staying because they didn't reach out to him and tell them what was going on. There was a complete stranger that hunted down the family members. Okay. So it was like, I don't know, there was something about some type of competition that where he was staying was trying to do some type of competition, wanting to know who was this secret public person that hunted down. And I'm hearing spiritually, this person got the download of a name, looked that name up, called that person, asked them, is this your father? this woman said yes, and you clarified and made sure, and this put her in her head of why a complete stranger. How did a complete stranger? It's because God guided this person. Okay. And so this daughter is completely in her head, wanting to fight with the place that he lived, wanting to sue the place that he lived, because it created this massive burden to her. It's like, I'm hearing, it's like he lived there for almost 16 years, and it created a burden, because it's like feeling defeated and depleted of not being able to even care about her father. So somebody is carrying this pain mentally in their head of what could they have done? How could have they made it so that he didn't have this massive heart attack? Because I'm hearing that he had been suffering in and out on it, but this was so massive that it's like they would bring him back, boom, boom, and it would just go boom, boom, boom. So for whoever that resonates, I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry for that pain, but it's coming through the read, and energetically, I'm being told, stop talking about how he was a drunk. Stop talking about the bad about your crossed over loved ones. You are supposed to live everyday life and bring out the good. What did they teach you? What did you learn? How did they help you grow as an individual? How did they put this unconditional love into you? So what a lot of you are missing is you are taking that representation of death and misusing it and carrying on pain to affect your everyday life, when you should be taking and celebrating their life. Because if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't have learned such and such, or if it wasn't for them, you would have had no place to live. Or if it wasn't for them, you would have never known what unconditional love is. So it's all about celebrating that life. Okay. What else do we need to know about? Yes. See, I'm telling you about your stability, the Three of Wands. This is that good partnership. They set you up to be successful. You had great cooperation with this person, right? And the Ace of Pentacles is they saw the potential in you. When other people didn't see the potential in you, they saw the potential. That's why they created that stable foundation for you. And you need to be thankful in such a way of honoring their life. Now, we have a lot of 10s out here, so I don't know who was born in October, but they keep bringing up October. Yeah, Six of Wands. Okay, so during this death that has happened, it's wow. Okay, hold on. I got to do this because 666 coming in. This is called majorly pay attention. Somebody had put a distraction on you, a distraction on this person's death, making you think that there was nothing for you. Wow. And they actually, this is all about rewards, but it being in reverse, they postponed what you were supposed to get, what you were supposed to receive. And the Hydrana is like, emotionally, they tried to support you, like, yeah, I know, she didn't have much, she worked hard, but she didn't have much. And that was all a cover-up. Okay. So somebody is lying to you about an inheritance. Okay. They wanted to knock down your confidence in the fact of you not making progress to know that they had actually left you something. Yeah. So some of you are living everyday life the way the family deceived you, the way they robbed you of what was meant for you to get from this crossed over loved one. And I'm hearing that you spent the most time with this person. You looked out for this person. What else do we have, Father? What else do we have? Yeah. 10 of Cups. See, right here. Okay. Your guys' connection was very deep. There were people that were very jealous, but I'm hearing that she was a great Christian woman. She was a great Christian woman. It was like she was the anchor. She was the anchor. So let's get some tea on this. What else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know about this? Whoa. All right. We're going to see what we need to... There's a lot of cards that came out. Okay, the empty chair. This is why you're in your head, because that person left your life. And you knew by them leaving your life that the feather is representation that the other people in your life are very undependable. They're very insecure. They did not have the structure and the foundation that they had, because with the dog, this is a loyalty where you protected each other. You surrounded yourself only with powerful friends, right? And when we got the nest, okay, so this parental figure that I'm getting, okay, which is a grandmother or a mother, take it how it resonates, because I described the two women that were coming through. The thing is this person emotionally, not only emotionally, physically, and mentally was secure. They were a very loving family member for you that was very important to you, very important to you. It was like they were the bridge to your success, because they helped you overcome any problem. They helped talk to you through any problem. They brought complete happiness to your life. And even the cobwebs of, the family members who didn't want anything to do with you, and the tiger lily. So somebody could have been very combative, trying to overpower the situation, but this person protected you from these negative family members and these negative forces that were trying to control you and hurt you and take your money, okay? But just know that the path that you are on right now, by you embracing and being able to talk about the celebration of life. Okay, Miss Deja, yes, that's beautiful. I'm talking about the one, to anybody right now on your path, when you go in and change that hurt and pain into happiness, joy, peace, and harmony of what they taught you, how they were your stable foundation, how they could have raised you as a child, okay? Or took that motherly figure because your biological parental figure didn't want to be there. But it's like the path that you're on now, she's saying, is your path to abundance. It's like it's waiting for you. You just got to be able to find it. And in order to find it, you need to change that mindset, because some of you are very bullheaded, right? Very bullheaded. It's like you're not going to back down from the way that you're feeling. It's like you're going to show you're strong. You're going to show that, you have fortitude. But the thing is inside, you are crumbling like a broken geode that shines your beautiful light, right? And that's why you have the club. The club is, these people were constantly always trying to make you do things against your will. They were always trying to control you. It's like they always wanted that happiness. Hello, hello. Yes, welcome, welcome, Chris. Nice to see you, so family. The thing is it's like they're always trying to work against you. And they have been since you were little, right? They always had that claw in you of, don't take risks, don't do this, don't do that. And this motherly figure that passed away, She showed you, take them risks. Embrace your opportunities. Be that beautiful unicorn that shines, right? Be the one to use your intuition. Be the one to make them beneficial changes. Be that strong one that is going to make the wish and it be granted to you. Because when you do this, it's like when you change from that connection of this motherly figure who passed away that I described to you, that's coming through. It's like you've been through so much and people tried to put the wedges between you. Okay. They really tried to put the wedges in everywhere in your life, between the family, the friends, your relationships, your job. I'm hearing something about your job. It's like they didn't want to be the biological mother figure, didn't want to take that responsibility. So this grandma figure, I'm hearing, is the one that took you in as that child. Confirmation. Okay, sounds great. Yes, absolutely. And so the thing is you started looking at these different things and started seeking out information, which now, that's why the Six of Wands came in reverse. Because they are very jealous and revengeful of the fact that not only are you trying to recondition yourself and you've got a great paying job and you're really staying up because your grandma said your wish is going to be granted. It's like, and you reconditioning yourself, now they're on edge. Now they're on edge, right? And it's like, they're worried about your relationship. Are you ever going to get married? Are you going to have kids? Are you going to stay out of trouble? Or, and they don't really know who you are, right? They don't really know who you are because they didn't understand that family truly matters. And at that time, they didn't want to be a part of your family. They didn't want to take on that responsibility, right? Now, there is a fair man. And I'm hearing, forgive me, because he is not the biological father, but he stepped up to be that father figure. Oh, correction. He said, I stepped up to be the daddy, because anybody can be a father, but it takes a special person to be a daddy, is what he just said. And he's saying that, look, I stepped up to be the daddy and loved him for who he was. So there could have been, and I don't know why I'm getting an uncle. I don't know why I'm getting uncle. But this fair man was very close to this woman figure. Okay, yep, after the read here, we'll find out. We'll find out, sweetheart. The thing is I'm hearing this uncle, this fair man that has the dealing with all the relationships in the family. It's like he was the glue after she passed away. It was like he was the glue to be that communicator within the family. Okay? But the wreath, okay? So the thing is this fair man is in his head with a lot of sorrow over this loss. Because now it put him in a position where he had to come in where the burdens are. And he used to be the one financially set, manifestation and everything else. And now he's seeing a change within the family dynamic. They're not only outcasting you, but they're outcasting this uncle, this fair man. Okay? And I don't know why it's coming to me, but this fair man, something about his left eye. Okay, so his left eye, when he looked at you, it's like the left eye would be more closed and the right one, because she's saying that it was like a lazy eye. A lazy eye is what she just said, that he had kind of like a lazy eye. Okay, so that you will know that this is him. Now, I'm hearing that with him being alive and doing this, it's like he's been going through some health issues and none of the family's there for him because he was the mediator. Okay? He was the mediator of what was going on. So let's find out. Let's get a little deeper. What do we need to know for this everyday life energy that we're going through, that these people are going through on the healing? Wow. Wow. So when these comes out, I'm going to take them in the order. Like I said, this is very significant to March. Okay? Very significant to March. So for whoever this resonates with, March is very significant for somebody. But with the barrel, okay, so somebody hit the bottom of the barrel. Somebody hit the bottom of the barrel with addictions, with love, money, your goals, motivation. A lot of you hit that bottom of that barrel, and being negatively in your thoughts got you legally in trouble. Got you legally in trouble. And it shows right here. And it shows right here with the Nine of Pentacles and stuff too. But the barrel is talking about, ever since this motherly figure that has been that predominant motherly figure in your life, ever since her passing, it's like your life felt meaningless. Your life kept you in depression. Your life kept you locked down low. It's like you can't even be in a significant loving relationship. It's because the one that you loved so much became the one that hurt so much, because they had to walk back to our Father. They had to go back to Father, right? And just know with the tent, this is saying, this is that temporary situation. She says, now boy, pick your head up. Lift your chin up. I have showed you how to get through these problems. I had showed you how to walk forward, and take the energy how it resonates, because, you know, we have divine masculine and divine feminine energy. So which one are you're predominant in, it could fit your story, but this is the way it's coming out right now. So you take it how it resonates with you. The thing is this beautiful woman, this beautiful soul, who loved to dance. Okay. She loved to dance. She was very, you know, funny. She very blunt and to the point. She's saying, look, yes, when I left, that was a permanent situation. What you're feeling is a temporary situation, because I need you to remember the good, all the good memories of us, right? I need you to remember when we would go out and have fun, when we would do spontaneous things, when you would get me to try things and be like, come on, grandma, you know, try this. And she's like, bet. She said, bet. Because look, it's time with the ear. It's saying that you get some type of good news, because nobody has been there to support you. You have been feeling alone. You've been feeling like dealing with this all by yourself. And there's a dark-haired woman that you're dealing with that has really put a damper on you being able to climb this ladder of success, right? She's kind of stopping you. It's because it's like what I'm getting from this grandmother, okay? This woman, okay, who is very emotional, okay? This dark-haired woman, she may be your boss. She may be, you know, a mentor. She may be somebody that's of significance, power, you know, to your success. But the thing is like, she's very complex, because deep inside, she's emotionally broken too. So it's like, you're wondering why I'm not getting a raise, why I'm not moving forward, why I've been here the longest and I'm not getting to go up the ladder. It's because emotionally, this woman in her life as well is going through emotional turmoil, you know, and dealing with the present situation of not dealing with what she is trying to overcome, you know. She's not dealing with it at all. And so she's trying to stop your success. She's trying to stop your abundance because she's very jealous of the fact that people are giving you confirmation. People are giving you that sympathy and that empathetic feeling of, hey, we know how you feel. We've gone through it too. But the thing is this dark-haired woman, it's like a chain reaction because she doesn't want to deal with it. And that's why Spirit is saying, bring it out, talk about it. It's like your crossed over loved ones, whether you had quarrels with them, whether, you've had any type of pugnacious type of energy, combative, angry, aggressive type energy, forgive them and forgive yourself. Okay. But when it comes to this grandmother, it's like she nurtured you. Okay. Now, there could have been 3 of you that lived in the house because she's showing me the number 3. I don't know what is significant about that. Or you could be the 3rd born. Okay. But she's showing me the 3. Okay. There was 3. Okay. Thank you. So you could have been the oldest, but then your biological mother wanted nothing to do with you, and then she had 2 other kids, okay? So take that how it resonates. That's just what came out for the side story of what this woman is trying to put out. Confirmation. Yes. So what I'm hearing is you may be the oldest, and then there was 2 other born after you. And you always wondered why the biological mother didn't want you. And so this is what has kept you in your thought. You're also, this grandmother's coming in and saying, listen, if you would have had the proper role models besides myself and not be around certain people, some of that harshness that you had to go through wouldn't have been there. Okay? You wouldn't have had to go through it. So it's just saying that through your hurt, your pain, you took a darker road. You came more into depression. And it's being able to recondition yourself and step out. Right? So what else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know? Thank you. Ooh, yeah. I can already see it now. The eagle. The eagle is the most high bird in the spiritual realms with our Father. Okay. It's also represents the Wheel of Fortune, seeing things from a different perspective, triumph over troubles and obstacles. It's one of the highest spiritual ranking birds. Now, in our Native American, Kente Kenyanis, Pilamaya Takayashi, the thing is they're coming in and saying, look, there's something you need to see from a higher perspective, because the job that you're in, you've been wanting to make this change. You've been wanting to really follow your passion. You've been wanting to do something else. There's 2 messages. But over here, you were on the right path, waiting for this dark-haired woman to allow you to go up the ladder. But then I have another gentleman over here. It's a little more harder for you, okay? And this is the weeping willow. Now, and I don't know who this resonates with, but the weeping willow, I just got that somebody's grandmother was dealing with a colonoscopy, okay? What was dealing something to do with the colonoscopy or the intestines perforated. Say that again. Darticulitis. Okay, so the weeping willow, God just came in as that woman was coming in and talking about this articulitis, and it's something about God is saying that the willow tree was used for indigestion. Okay, so this person had all them underlining health. Okay, but the family sorrow was the fact that she left your life. She left your life. Okay, so that means you had to pull up your big boy pants and you had to put on your shit kickers and you had to put on that armor, right? And be able to increase your efforts to be able to achieve your goals. You had to be that star of success, right? And a lot of people misunderstood this because it was like they felt like you were isolating yourself, but really you were focusing on yourself, not putting up walls. I mean, people were misunderstanding your emotions and your feelings. Okay, Miss Deja, yes. Okay, then you know what I'm saying when they're bringing it to me. I'm going by what they're talking about, okay? So when they bring it through, but this gentleman, it's like there was the cliffhanger of, now what am I going to do? Are they going to kick me out of grandma's house and sell grandma's house? Are they going to let me live here? You know, is there a will? There was a lot of questions of trying to figure out what is going to take place with the passing of this beautiful, beautiful soul figure. Yes. Okay. Chris is ascending to new levels. That's great. That is great, soul family. All right. So what else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know? I told you, didn't I tell you something about October? Thank you. Something significant happened in October. And she's bringing tears to my eyes. Hold on. So something was discovered in October by the doctors. And I'm hearing not even 5 months later in March. But I told you at the beginning of the read I was getting October, right? And it came out. All right, what else do we have, Father? Yeah, July. So I'm also hearing that somebody passed away on July 4th. And this elderly gentleman that just came through, he said that he was born July 7th, okay? So they're coming through to let you know that even though that they're crossed over, November is the representation of them talking about your divine path. Keep going on this path. And that's why the card came out, is keep going on this path because your wish will be granted. It's just you have to change your thoughts. Now, I'm also hearing something, and that's pretty detailed. So she's talking to me about something about her nightstand. And she says, oh, let's not talk about that right now because something about you don't go into that room, or it's hard for you to go into that room. It's hard to go into that room because you pretty much left that room the way it was when this person passed, and then somebody came in. I don't know, it's like I'm hearing that damn daughter. Okay, so it could have been your biological mother, because when she's saying damn daughter, that means that she is upset at this daughter. She's upset. Yes, because then she's bringing me back to the nest eggs. Okay. So your biological mother, after the death of your grandmother, your biological mother came in to kind of take, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine, because she was very materialistic and monetary in the superficial act of, how are you doing, son? Are you okay? Is there anything I can do for you? Instead of doing that, she went in and just take. And I'm feeling your heaviness in your chest right now of your anxiety. So just take a deep breath of your piranha in, hold it for 4 seconds. And when you push it out for 6 seconds, push it out like you're trying to blow out the biggest fire, okay? Okay, Miss Deja, yes. Yes, the Divine Hioki, how are you, so family? Peace be with you. So what are you to focus on? Okay, so then that must be for you. What you are to focus on is here in January, you have been brought into somebody's life, and May, okay? So here it is, and there's a few messages that are coming out. But here in January, you've been brought into somebody's life to have a new beginning and a new understanding, to have that spiritual growth and have that deep connection, to be able to talk to your grandmother and that grandfather that is coming through. But this is also about you having that personal growth, is why they showed me 8888 at the beginning of the read, right? That is your personal growth. That is exceptional growth. And it also breaks down to, when you look at this, Father is saying that it's all about the unconditional love. Because remember when we got the snow, where is it? The snow summer card or whatever it was. Yeah, snow and summer right here. Okay, where somebody is feeling really cold but has a very warm heart. Hello, B-Heart. Welcome, sweetheart. Love and light and healing to all. When we had the snow in summer, now let me show you this, because these cards that came out, snow and summer going with the flow, right? It's the same as the snow flower here of things will come into calmer waters, because you being very skeptical, there's something that is about to blossom in your life, because there is questions that are going to be answered. Father also just pointed this out to me and said, look, you need to watch out, because there's somebody that is portraying that they're there for you, but they are like Pinocchio. They lie, okay? They act like they're supporting you, but they are lie, okay? And they are becoming bitter cold, because it's like you're doing everything that you need to be doing to grow. And I'm telling you, that springing up, that snow in the summer, things will come to calmer waters. Everything, and like I always say, the proof is always in the pudding, and the truth will always prevail, because God will show you, whether good or bad, God will always show you who is there betraying you, who are the crossed over loved ones that are coming to you, and for you to stand in your power. Yeah, and this is the fact that Father is talking about. Somebody is not being their true authentic self. Somebody is not standing their integrity. Somebody is lying and falsifying and turning around behind somebody's back and being very cold and very abrasive, and that's going to change. That's going to change. So, all right, let's get a postcard, and then I will go back in and I will answer all. Yes, and may he always be with you, because he resides within me. So yes, thank you, Chris. Thank you, so family. We're going to get a postcard, and then I'm going to go back through the comments, and I'm going to answer all your questions, so that you're getting whatever you may be missing, overlooking, or what you may need to be able to move forward. Okay, so let's get a postcard. Let's get a postcard, and then I will go through the comments and respond, because that's how I love to interact. And, the main thing is I want to get the message out for whoever needs it, for whoever is tuned in trying to get the message. And then at the end, I spend that time and go in and respond and get answers. Yes, the postcards. We're having the postcard come through, and when I see the cherub, that means Father on his throne and the 3 hierarchy levels of angels coming through. So, yes, that is beautiful. All right, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Okay. Woo-wee. So you know how we do it. So family, put it in energetically. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Now, what I get with this, with the energy that is flowing so deeply within this card, before we even look at it, I'm going to tell you, somebody is refusing to do something. And that energetic pull has got somebody really conflicted, okay? Really conflicted to where you may go back to some type of burdens that you may be doing, but you're not truly getting through it, okay? So we're going to find out. Yes. Okay, we will definitely answer that here in a minute. Let's get these 2 postcards. It says, Dearest you, there are times you get lost, but I'm telling you, just starting that, I told you, I felt the energy. It says, Dearest you, there are times you get lost but refuse to see your part in things. Happens to everyone. Something feels familiar but sort of off. If you're feeling confused, it's best to throw away that map you're using. It no longer serves you, which only lets you navigate based on your past experience, hurts, and your emotions. Ooh. This isn't what you need right now. Instead, take a deep breath. And what did I tell you? So family, take your piranha in, hold it for 4 seconds, push your apana out for 6, like you're putting out a fire, right? It says, instead, take a deep breath and open to the truth. A desire to stay in denial means that part of you doesn't want to be responsible for the patterns, the habits, the addictions that have shown up in your life that you continue forward on. Yes, this is the right time to wake up and start again. It is your redemption. By the way, you will always get another chance. You have unlimited chances to start again. We love you so much. We really do. Be gentle with yourself. Coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by a super bright light, which allows your eyes to adjust. Carry on, special one. A beautiful light awaits you. Loving you so much. Now, didn't I see that about them telling you that your light was so bright that it's like they didn't know how to nurture you. They didn't know how to love you. Yes. Okay. So again, so family, CBVOY and HICK, because that is creating that best version of yourself. That is, happiness is contagious. And that's what the postcard said, of take your denials, your hurt, your pain, your feelings, and stop refusing to be happy. Stop refusing to open your heart. Okay? Dearest you, selfless giving is an elixir so sweet and life-giving and amazing that it should be customary for everyday living. Right now, generosity is being asked of you. Let go of the debt, release any obligations, or do a solid kindness to someone for no other reason than an exercise of the heart. You will be surprised how quickly a generous heart is repaid. We know it often doesn't happen in the immediate exchange, so temper your expectations. Know that life has an uncanny way of sending miracles seamlessly unrelated to your kindness, yet interconnected in a magical way. The more you act from generosity, the bigger your heart grows and the more love and abundance you will experience. We also know that someone could be entering your life with a generous offer for you. Take it and trust you are worthy and deserving of it. You have to receive, not just give. Okay? We love you so much over here. Now, the thing is when it comes to this, it's like some of you need to drop your expectations. Some of you need to stop being slanderous. Some of you need to stop, jumping back into past timelines and then being in this timeline and then looking forward to the future timeline. Okay, these are 3 different timelines of what Father's talking about of this life journey. Your past is your past, but you need to take them bad memories. And again, like I said in the reading, pull out the good of what these people did, the people that you're forgiving, because Father even says, wow. And okay, this woman is getting, wow. Hold on a minute. It's like when she comes in, she's heated. She's like, and she just went like that. Wow. So she's saying, ven aquí, siéntate. She wants you to come here. She wants you to sit down now. She wants to have a talk with you. And this is what's talking about right here. This is what she's telling me. She's wanting to talk to you about this. I'm telling you, when these different energies come in, it's like, yeah, she is very, very relentless. Okay, this woman, she is a very strong, independent woman. Okay, she's a woman that meant business, and she even said she'll grab you by your cheek and grab you by your ear, and she'll put you into shape. I just heard, I'll take my chancla, and she went. So, wow. And all I'm hearing is this other one come in and saying, Kinte Kenyan Espilamaya Takehashi. Woo, yes. I'm telling you. Okay, so for some of you, that family life of being in that poverty, struggling, I don't know who this is for, but somebody's mother struggled very harshly and was treated very poorly. Something about you need to release that obligation. You need to release thinking that you had something to do with it or that you had some type of part by breaking her heart. Okay, she's saying, no. Wow. All right. Father, I'm going to close that one on here, and I'm going to go into the messages now and find out. All right, so we're going to start here. So family, if you're still with me, I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to go through the comments here and see if there's anything that I can answer for the soul family. I'm trying to start back up at the top, so just bear with me, please. All right. Yes, and Father is always with us. Him and the angels and the angelic realms are always with us. Okay. A lot of these messages are retracted, so I don't know what they say. Yes, thank you, Chris, for giving that positive affirmation to Miss Deja. Okay, yes, and Miss Deja, I saw that where you said your grandma had that. Okay, just know that coming through. So, Chris, you're saying that something tried to take you. What are you fighting? Spiritual warfare? Are you fighting? You know, the darker energies of. Okay, hold on. Sorry, soul family. Let's see, peace. Yes. Greatly appreciate you, Divine Hyoki. Yes, that is one of the highest spiritual ranking Hyokis. Yes, much love to you, Divine. Yes, Beheart. Healing is that divine love. That is us walking with our Father to make sure that we have His protection, His ultimate love, His guidance, okay? And that's what I teach at 7 p.m. is how to come into your higher self. Because anybody can say they can read the Bible, but if you are committing, you know, sinful things and everything, it does not make you a bad person. And I'm so tired of, you know, people saying that, oh, they're bad, they're not true, they're not godly, they're falsifying who they are, and yada, yada, yada. That type of energy, I block them out, because that screams to me of their insecurities, their anger, their aggression, of the healing they need to do. So I just wanted to clear that up. So family, you know I speak the truth. Yes, all praise and glory to our Heavenly Father. Okay, let's see. Okay. The Divine Hyoki, yes. So, what you're talking about is them karmic friends, okay? They're called the handlers, you know, they're called the karmic, you know, the karmic friends, and ultimately they're called the lesson, right? And it's like these people that are hidden in plain sight are the ones who are betraying you behind your back, who speak ill of you, who are doing cold, very cold and abrasive things behind your back and trying to defamate your character, but to their face, they're smiling at you and everything else. And all we can do is pray for them, ask Archangel Michael to come in and protect you when it comes to that. But ultimately pray for them, because they're the ones that need the healing. If they're doing this to you, that is showing me that they have massive fears, worries, doubts, insecurities, a lot of addiction, okay, just came through. So just know that, yeah. Okay, and to stop them from manipulating, any type of manipulation on your divine path, I want you to be able to say, Archangel Michael, please come in and protect me. Archangel Metron, put your cube around me. Because when the thing is when Archangel Metron comes in and puts the cube around you, it's that geometric cube, which is very significant, okay? The geometrics or the geometra, okay? But when you ask him to put that cube around you, anybody who is in your vicinity, or anybody who is stalking you or gang stalking you, or, you know, just trying to showboat and try to be you, or just anything like that, it protects you. So everything they do to you, as long as you ask Archangel Metron to come in and say, Father, whatever's meant for me is meant for me, and whatever's meant for them is meant for them, it's going to bounce off. It's going to bounce off. It's going to reverse on them. And that is not spell work. That is protection from our Father, from the divine, from the angelic realms, the ascended masters, the archangels, the spirit guides, the guardian angels, your kindred loved ones, and all the multi-dimension hierarchy realms, right? It's very important that you protect yourself every day. Yes. Yes, Chris, you are so welcome, and may the Spirit of God be with you always and forever. Yes, Chris. And when it comes to relationships, when it comes to family, you need to love them unconditionally, and you can do it from a distance, okay? It doesn't, whether they're karmic family or it's just family with a lot of dysfunctional behavior and stuff like that, or loving relationships, whatever it may be. The fact is you need to take accountability for what you may have said, what you may have, piped off and said because out of anger, pain, resentment, or whatever. Take accountability for that. Forgive yourself and forgive that person and surrender it to God, because I tell you, it's going to change. Okay, B-Heart. So it's been almost 5 years since you and your twin parted. The reason why, and I'm going to tell you, twin flames, no matter if it's 1, 5, 20, 50 years, twin flames will never be able to release the thought of their twin. The more healing you do, the more healing they do, the more you think about it, the more memories pop up. Okay? The thing is even though you guys have separated, that is where Father is saying, you need to come closer to him. You need to come closer to yourself. You need to do that healing and everything else. And if you're wanting some type of reconnection with your twin, the only way you can do it, soul family, is to do the healing with you, do the healing with our Father, do your spiritual work, and don't vibrate on a low frequency, because that will keep your twin from having any type of communication at all. Okay? You may have reached out, you may have text, and it was blocked. It was blocked by Father, because Father's saying, look, you will never rid your twin flame, because they are a mirroring reflection of you. That's where you have so many things in common. You speak a lot, you feel the same things, you have so much that is the same. It's like they are the beating heart. They are the left side of your body, right? And the reason why I say the left side of your body, because on a spiritual level, like I had taught in the sacred relation class, the left side is divine feminine, the right side is divine masculine. So it is two separate bodies sewn from the same cloth, covered in skin, and that wholeness will always be there. You will never be able to shake your twin, okay? And some don't even get the pleasure of having their twin, okay? Some don't even get that. So you're very lucky to encounter your twin here in this lifetime. The fact is Father is saying, look, the sunrise, mountain, that's beautiful, and the firecracker, okay? So this is saying that the new beginning starts when you can go in, come closer to him, heal yourself, do that forgiveness, forgive yourself, get yourself on a higher frequency, because more than likely your divine feminine is on a very high priestess energy. And that's why it's like the emotions go like this. It's like everything that you see reminds you of that person. You could be dating somebody else, okay? And I found this a lot with a lot of my people. Your divine feminine is an extraordinary being with the peacock. And it's like you could try to move on and be like, oh yeah, I'm done. And oh, I've had it. And I don't even think about her. And wrong answer. She pops up. The reason why she pops up, because this is a spiritual love. This is something that you can never break. Father ordained this because she is your diamond in a rock pile. And it's like you go to another person to learn karmic lessons, to heal yourself, okay? So hopefully that explains that. Yes, Chris, and it's CBVOY and HICK. Yes, creating that best version of yourself and HICK. And Father's the one that gave that to me, and now I'm starting to see a lot of people use, but they've got to stand in their authenticity because that came from Father. All right. Yes, and it does. It does. When you're not walking in the righteousness with Father, love covers a multitude of sins. Because when you're walking in the righteousness with Father, you know how that unconditional love is to go. Okay? Yeah. That's how you bear good fruit, right? It's like you have that meaning because a true divine feminine and a true divine masculine is not going to be tempted by temptation. They are not going to be tempted by sinful acts out in the world, right? They're going to stay on target. They're going to hit their goals, and they're going to know that everything is built on unconditional love. So if you're with somebody and they cheat or they look for attention elsewhere, that's a karmic. That's a karmic person, and you're supposed to learn a lesson from that. Yes, Miss Deja, you are so welcome, sweetheart. And like I said, your grandma is telling you that it's deeply rooted and grounded. And even though she didn't get to meet him, it's like she's saying that he's the one. This is the one. Okay, you need to stop putting so much focus on the past and focus on the here and now, because even though there's been some troubles and tribulations and a couple holes in your foundation with this marriage, no, she's telling you this is the right one. Hold on, they're drawing me to something here. Whoa. I don't know if it's me or on a spiritual level. Deja. Wow. Look. I don't know if you can see it right here. Deja. But she don't remember him, sweetheart. The thing is what she's coming in and she's saying she did not get the opportunity. She did not get the opportunity to be able to sit down and have, them one-on-one conversations and get to know him as a person. She just sees how dedicated and devoted he is to you. Okay? That is what she is saying. And brings you great peace. He brings you great peace, but you have a lot of anxiety and turmoil about everything else going on around you. And this is where she's saying you need to breathe. You need to breathe. Yes, you need to breathe. Something, okay. I don't know. I don't know what the forest has to do with it, but I'm also seeing right here, you see this beautiful woman sitting up against the tree, being deeply rooted and grounded with our Father? The opening. Okay, all right. Yeah. I got you, Father. See, and this is the thing, because he brings out certain stuff to me. And this is showing me the man right here that some of you refer to as the monster. Okay, I don't know what that means, only you will know, but it's referred to as the monster. Okay, so yes, just know that these are the people coming through. That is your message when it comes. And yes, they are crossed over. Yes, there is a lot of things that want to be brought out. Okay, and they're telling me that on some of this, because I don't violate people's privacy, so when they give me things, I put the truth out there of what's going on. But they're asking me something about going into the private, like, Zoom classroom, because there's some very deep, intricate details that need to be brought out. But that's for another time. Yeah, and she said that she didn't get to know him on that deeper level. That's why when she says that she didn't get to meet him, is she's explaining to you that she didn't get to know that personal conversation. She didn't get to have that one-on-one or form or build that relationship. She just sees what he's doing for you now, and his dedication and his devotion and him being with you. And yeah, people don't like it. People don't like it. People don't like your victory. They don't like your victory. Okay? They don't like it. All right, let's see here. What do we got? Okay, let's see. Be heart. Let's find out. Let's find out what Father can give you here when it comes to why you can't get the apartment. Okay, hold on. Yeah, and she's saying no, she didn't get that deep connection, but if she would have, she said she would be defending your relationship to these other people that got their nose up to your relationship. So just know she would have supported you. All right, so be heart. Yes, let's find out for you, sweetheart. Let's find out. Father, why can't Be Heart be able to get this apartment? Why can't Be Heart get this apartment? Why can't Be Heart get this apartment? Why can't Be Heart get this apartment? Oh, okay. So we have the Six of Pentacles coming through. Let me get a little more on that, because you went through some murky waters with some other rental places. Okay, hold on. What else do we need to know with this, Father? Yeah, Father is saying, look, it's like he's going to give you what is meant for you, what you can afford. Because the Six of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Ten of Cups, right here, it's like you stand in your power. You're a very giving person, and you're wondering why you're being mistreated this way, you know, and Father's coming in. It's like something about a friend or somebody's going to offer you a place to stay right now. They're going to offer you a place to stay. And Father just says, be patient, okay? He's working out the details for you. He's being able to put it together so that you can be able to have this happy life. It's yeah, that's what he was saying, and with the finances. Okay, Father, what advice can we give Be Heart? What should Be Heart do at this time? Okay. I know you feel stuck right now, but Father is saying with the 9 of Wands, it's like you will have this victory, okay? It's like he just wants you to be patient because he wanted you to go there on your divine path. So you are on your right path, but he's wanting you to be patient. I know you're feeling stuck and stagnant, but it's like when he's telling me, it's like you will have this stability, you will have this balance. It's just you have to be patient. Yeah, Page of Wands coming through. So when he's saying you have to be patient, it's something that's going to be very, there's something you're going to discover that you're going to be very enthusiastic about. And he's saying all the way 10-10, God and the angel has your back, okay? They have a divine plan for you. It's just you need to be a little patient, okay? Okay, what else do we have for the advice for Beheart? And then we'll move forward. Yes, just keep doing things with compassion. Do not get frustrated that things are not working out, because Father is putting the pieces together for you right now on an energetic level, and something is going to happen here, because he said right now, it's like, yeah, you just moved there. You're trying to get stable, but you're a lot in your head, okay? You're a lot in your head. And he's going to make something happen for you. Yes, so again, he's saying you're not going to have to be in the dark, okay? Because the 8 of Swords is you made this massive change, and he's very, very proud of the massive change that you have done. And the 8 of Swords is he's bringing things to the light for you. It's just he needs you to go into isolation and say, Father, guide me. Guide me to the house or the apartment that you want. And something about Father's going to do that, because it falls right under the 10-10 with God and the angels. He's saying, go within and ask Father to guide you. And he's going to guide you to a place that is going to accept you for that apartment. Okay? All right, let's see. What do we have going next? So I hope that helps you, Beheart. And just know that Father is saying that he's going to guide you. Like when you're looking or searching, he's saying go within, because he's going to guide you to this place that will be affordable for you, where you can be able to create that stable foundation. Okay? Okay, so then we have the Divine Hyoki. Okay, so you had your great-grandmother and your grandmother. Let's see, is there anything that the great-grandmother and the grandmother want to come through and say? Hold on, I'm seeing something about the wings. Hold on. Okay, yeah, so they're confirming that, yes, they have taken you under their wings. They had lots of compassion for you. They always calmed you down. They were like your peace and your serenity, right? And intuitively, you feel them around. You feel them around. There's something with the Four of Cups. It's like there was some type of offer and you didn't want to take it. There was some type of offer. I don't know what that means, but well, thank you. Okay. So we have the Nine of Cups and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So what I'm getting is they died of a major illness. A major illness. This is a major illness. It's like you got the bad news. Now, I'm hearing you may have been just a little girl. Something about just, it's not making sense when it comes to it, but something about, yeah. Woofda, the Five of Wands coming through. Something that you had to be very courageous and overcome. I don't know why that's coming in like that. Can you clarify, Father? Clarify that. What? Okay. Something about a brooch, or like they're showing me like she used to wear like a pin or a brooch or something. And there was a lot of conflict over that. There was some type of brooch. There's something about the brooch. The brooch and a hand mirror. A hand mirror. Heirloom. A lot of conflict over this. But yeah, there's something about a brooch and like a hand mirror. And she used to always put on this brooch and then take the hand mirror and look to make sure that it was aligned properly. So I don't know how that resonates, but that's what she's coming through. Okay. Okay, Miss Deja, we'll find out. We'll find out who you should be careful around, because right now what I'm getting is you should definitely be careful around, and all I'm hearing, sister. Okay, so it could be multiple sisters. I'm hearing be careful around them. Yeah, could be you and two other sisters. They're looking for some type of information. They're wanting information on you. They're wanting to know, like, the gooey details. I don't know why that's coming out, but intuitively, you already knew this. You already know that they're trying to be all up in your business. Okay, and I had 3 cards just fly over here, so let's see what we got. Wow, we have the 4 of Cups, the King of Swords, and the 10 of Cups reverse. Wow. Okay, so you've had broken relationships with your sisters. Okay, you have broken relationships because they're on some type of power trip. And the 4 of Cups coming in, it's like you had to reevaluate. Do I have them in my life? Do I let them go? Do I keep them in my life? Do I let them go? Do I communicate with them or do I not communicate with them? Do I tell them what's going on? No. When it comes in with the 9 of Pentacles, it's like, this is you being in solitude. You're better off right now focusing on you, your husband, and your child. And that's all about it, because you had to walk away from these people. You had to walk away from these people because, look, they were betraying you. They were coming in and making it like a competition. You having to defend yourself, you having to stand up for yourself, stand up for your husband, for your relationship. They had this wishy-washy energy. Okay, Miss Deja, yes, and that's beautiful, so family, because the thing is I don't want people stuck in their head. I don't want people to stay down in depression and anxiety of thinking that you can't take the motion forward. Things are changing. Things are changing. And, you know, they've tried to come in and offer you something, and it's like, no, 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 no. Father says, stay hidden, you know, stay in that solitude, work on your family life, work on your marriage, okay? That's very significant. Yeah. Hold your vision, make the investments, okay? But do it from compassion. Do it from compassion. That's what I'm getting. Yes. Because energetically, this is about getting the messages telepathically, energetically. You're feeling that energy. And Father's saying, look, just hold to what you are doing. Okay? Hold to what you are doing and have an attitude of gratitude that you moved away from them for a reason, to create this stabler foundation. And energetically, it's like you walked away because of that toxicity. So just stay focused, love yourself, keep pushing forward, soul family. Okay, Ms. Deja, I hope that helps you. Yes, be hard. It is very scary on the divine path. But Father, just know that you are never alone. Father is always watching over the spiritual angelic realm. You know, his angelic army is always watching over us. They're always protecting us. And if it comes down to it and you need that little extra help, down in the description is my email. You know, feel free to reach out. Feel free to come forward on it, because the 9 of Wands is, we will be persistent and resilient to get you on that divine path, to help you move forward, so that there's no stuck in stagnation. Okay. And that's why, like I said, I'm here every day, Central Standard Time. Okay. So I'm here at 11 a.m. It would be 9 a.m. your time, Be Heart. I'm here at 2 p.m., which would be noon your time. I'm here at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, which would be 1 p.m. your time. And I'm here at 7 p.m., which would be 5 p.m. your time. Okay. But if you want to go in deeper, and, you know, it's your free will and you choose that you want to bring things to calmer waters, you want more understandings, there's things that you want to put to rest and fully work on you on your divine path, down in the description is my email. Email me, and that is giving, you know, permission for me to come in and be able to help you on an energetic level. Maybe get messages, you know, that are deeper, that need to help you, or whatever it may be. So just know I'm there for you, soul family. Okay, Divine Hyoki, yes. Okay, yep, and that's what I was getting. Okay, all right. The Divine Hyoki, yeah, so that's what I was picking up. You know, she was a great influencer as well. Okay, she always seen things from a different perspective. They always seen it from a different perspective, and they were always a clear cut, dry speaker. Okay, so just know that that was coming through. Okay, Miss Deja, let's find out. Father, will Miss Deja and her husband get the house here soon that they are so wanting. Will they get the house here soon? Will they get the house here soon? Something about... Okay, so you're wanting a house more secluded in the woods area, somewhere by the mountain, okay? Your grandma's talking about something about the mountain. Yes, you are going to get it. Just be patient, keep working on yourself, keep doing your healing work, keep coming closer to Father, because he's giving you the sword of truth on your divine path that it is coming in. It is coming in. You will get it this year. But the more that you put the hard work on your divine path and healing you and doing that forgiveness and that inner healing and coming closer to Father, that potential of it coming in is more profound, because this meaning that you're going to get clarity, that you will get it, okay? You will no longer have to share with anybody else. It's like you and your husband and your children will have that, okay? You will be very comfortable and satisfied that Father is bringing this into your divine path. So you will get it. Just be patient. I'm also hearing focus on your job, okay? Focus on your career, okay? Woof, I told you. He just said focus on your career, focus on your money. You know, don't hold on to things, okay? And then we have the Six of Cups and the Page of Cups in reverse. So the Six of Cups in reverse means that, yes, you've been disappointed in the past with family and friends of not supporting you and being there for you, right? You have not had them there, you know, supporting you, being there for you, and being able to help you when it comes to it, because they were always wanting something much more. And it's like lately you haven't been seeing the signs and synchronicities if it's going to come or not. But Father says this is where you're going through that ascension. This is where you're going through that transformation. So keep going through the transformation so that everything comes out in the positive, okay? Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Yes, amen. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you, Soul Family. Okay, so then with you being in the read yesterday, then that could have been a message for you that somebody was illegally or unauthorized tapping into your phone and doing things to gain some type of information, because you won't have communication. So yes, sweetheart, if that's the case, I advise you to go to your phone company and have them go in there and look, because there is a certain app, okay, and I'm being guided to tell you this, so I'm not fully for sure what's going on here, because me and computers, we have that love-hate relationship. But what's coming in is something about go to your phone company, and they don't want me to tell you this. They're trying to stop my throat chakra, but toodaloo, cupcakes, you don't get to choose what comes through, okay? The thing is they say go to your phone company. There is some type of app or settings. If you go in and tell them that you think that your phone is, you know, being unauthorized, there's an unauthorized user or whatever, they'll go in and they'll check for this certain app, and if they see it, they will delete it and tell you that everything looks good, that there's no other devices and stuff. It's because they deleted that app knowing that somebody was doing that. So to protect yourself, I'm being guided by your grandmother to say go and have the phone company check this, okay? And it's some app. You're not going to recognize it, okay? That's why you have to take it to the phone company, because it's something that is secretly going on behind the thing. And I don't know why I'm hearing the Google whatever, but there's something going on, okay? And they're trying the hard work to be able to get in and get information. So if that's going on, if your phone is acting up, if it's overheating, if your battery is draining a lot faster, pay attention to your camera, okay? That means somebody is unauthorized, is coming in and juggling and creating them burdens and that conflict with you to find out why you're so abundant and how you keep getting rewarded because of that love and compassion, and how you can be so comfortable and not let anything bother you because you reconditioned yourself after this turmoil with them. So yes, definitely go in and have it checked, please. Okay, so yeah, that was what was coming through. So just know that that's a message directly for you, because I was seeing the house. They were showing me, okay? Okay, so you're wanting to know, should you do school and work? I'm hearing that you should go to school and work part-time so that you can start that nest egg. Look, that's the teamwork makes the dream work. Something about your husband is working hard too. He's very disciplined and very controlled and standing in his power when it comes to, you know, doing that work. But the Page of Pentacles that is coming through is, this is how you're going to build things a lot faster. So I'm hearing, focus on your school, focus on your degree, but work that part-time job so that you can build that nest egg, because teamwork makes the dream work. Okay? What else do we have here? Yes. Well, keep praying for the home that you want and ask Father for that guidance. You know, Father, is this home meant for me? You know, ask him, you know, pray to him and say, Father, you know, this is what we really wanted. And just keep praying to him about it and keep putting in the hard work, because the more you heal you, the more he's going to grant you your wishes. Just like in the reading when the wishbone came out and says all your wishes will be granted. The more you come closer to him, the more you do that inner work, the more he is going to grant you them beautiful things. Okay, and when it comes to that, I'm going to tell you, Miss Deja, when it comes to that, if you're not sure, don't even let that be a thought in your mind. It's, I can and I will have that new home. You have to see it in existence. Don't doubt and say, oh, well, I may not get it. We're not sure if we're going to get it, and have any type of doubt. You need to be confident and say, I can and I will, and I'm going to have that beautiful home, because we're deserving of it. Yeah, look, we're deserving. It's like you're very deserving of it. Okay, well, that's beautiful, sweetheart. And you know, you've got my information, so, you know, just carry it with you, okay? Yes, there's a lot of deception behind your back, because, like I said, they're jealous of you. And jealousy, the envy, you know, brings people that say they love you to love to hate you and create chaos for your home, right? It's sad, and this is what we're trying to change. This is what God is wanting us chosen ones to come in and be able to bring that divinity and unity back and break this generational curse of the way the family, the karmic family, friends, and lovers are treating people, and step more into that authentic and standing in their integrity, okay? Yes. Look, taking that motion forward out of unconditional love makes you more abundant than anything. Because when you have the Three of Cups is all about that communication of the community. The friendship is going to be able to help you release them burdens, okay, in order to manifest, because you are exuberant. Your light shines, you know, so that's beautiful. Okay, last question here is for Miss Deja. How does her husband feel about her? How does her husband feel about her? I get this overexcitement. It's like, wow. I get this overexcitement that he is very comfortable and satisfied with you. He has this great compassion and the intimacy that you have. He's been blessed with a lot of rewards. You guys have been really fortunate and blessed since you come together, okay? So what I'm getting is you are his queen. You are the light that lights him up. You are that exuberant, beautiful influencer in his life, okay? You may not always agree, but he's coming in and he's holding his vision with the Seven of Pentacles. He has faith in your relationship. He loves you unconditionally, and he is made the investment in you out of complete compassion. And I don't know why energetically I'm just hearing that you smell good, okay? The Page of Pentacles is coming out, and it's like he wants to manifest everything with you, meaning that he wants to build everything with you. He does not want to give up. He does not want to give up. He does not want to give up. And I just heard energetically, that's your ride or die. You know, he's not giving up on anything. Yeah, look. Nine of Wands coming in. You've been persistent and resilient of things coming into fruition, and you guys being able to make things happen when nobody supported you, when nobody wanted to look out for you, and you guys went out on a whim. I'm telling you, this is beautiful. This is victory. Yes, you are very welcome, Soul Family. You are very welcome, Miss Deja, because, yes, Soul Family, it is so vitally important to have these beautiful, impeccable thoughts about yourself, that self-love, self-care, that compassion, okay? And just know that if people want to be pugnacious, okay, if they want to come in and combat you all the time and they just want to be aggressive and nasty, purge them out, walk away from them, because anything that makes you feel a disconnect with self, a disconnect with our Father, a disconnect with your happiness, let go and let God have it, because they're not meant to be in your life at that time, because their energy, they're not healing, okay? Don't let them pull you down and put you on a lower frequency so that you have to go in and do all these things, okay? Don't do it. So, yes, but anybody trying to get a hold of me, like I said, recondition yourself. Recondition yourself and make that progress forward, because the Two of Wands is all about taking that motion forward, taking that step forward and saying, I am worthy and deserving of it. I deserve this. And I'm going to put in the hard work. Recondition yourself when it comes to your thoughts. Okay, so that is your beautiful read. I don't even know what time it is here. Anybody know what time it is? It's already almost time for the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine energy read, right? All right, so what I'm going to do is figure out, let's see, because I can't see nothing on my phone. Okay, Ms. Deja, yes, absolutely, definitely. Contact me this weekend, and we'll go more in depth on that stuff for you, okay? We will definitely, but, okay, it's 5 p.m. Eastern. Oh, it's already 4 o'clock, so I'm running right into the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine energy. So let me just do a quick Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine energy check-in while we're here. That way I can end this, and then I won't be back on until 7, so family, so that I can ground myself. All right? We are going to grab this. Oops. All right. Let's find out. Miss Divine, can I call you Miss Divine? You are here to do something much greater, sweetheart. You are here definitely to do much greater. You have a bigger purpose, most definitely. Most definitely. And yeah, that is, you are a very powerful being and you have a lot of clear thinking when it comes to it. You are very intelligent. But yeah, right here, confirmation. There is something that you are to do that is to move forward and giving more to not only yourself, but to the world. Okay? All right. Let's find out what is in this divine masculine, divine feminine energy. And like I said, that way I can, if Purple Bird, if you want to put in the thing too, so that they know that we've combined the 2 and the 4 o'clock reading kind of together for right now. Okay. So they don't think that I missed out on the 4 o'clock. But we're going to find out divine masculine and divine feminine energy here quick. What do we need to know, Father? What do we need to know about divine feminine and divine masculine? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? I need 2 more shuffles, please. Confirmation. What do we need to know? Ooh, there's some stuck energy. Okay, so, ooh, hold on. When they start sticking like that, that is telling me that somebody is scared to come in. There is a divine masculine who is scared to come in and talk to this divine feminine. And I don't know why I'm getting that, but we're going to find out here. So, wow. All right. Let's find out, Father. Let's find out. What do we need to know? What do we need to know for divine feminine? Okay. What do we need to know for divine masculine? And what do they want to tell us? Woof. What does divine masculine want to tell us? And what is the overall outcome? What is the overall outcome? Ooh, divine feminine. You got. What is divine masculine's overall outcome? All right. All right. So somebody is in a lot of depression, a lot of anxiety, a lot of anger, a lot of resentment. Okay. This is the overall energy. Okay. Okay, so it's 4:02, Purple Bird. So I'm just gonna do, if you just want to put in there, in the comments so that people see it, that we combined the 2 and the 4 o'clock since we went through. Sometimes it happens, you know, but a lot of what's going on is I'm hearing, and like I said, there's a divine masculine who is feeling very like worrisome and very insecure when it comes to bringing some type of romantic offer to divine feminine. So this is the overall energy. We're going to just set it here and let's find out. So what do we need to know on divine feminine? What did I tell you? A romantic offer, because they're scared to come in. Okay, they may be watching you on a platform. They may be seeing that you are very business oriented, that you are down to earth, that you are platinum and pure in everything that you do. And this is a person that you don't see coming that wants to bring in this romantic offer. So that's why I was getting that divine masculine feeling like that insecurity and very depressed, very sad, very lonely of not being able to speak his feelings or what he's feeling at this time. Well, there's divine masculine and divine feminine. That means that when you say divine masculine, this is like the twin flame connection, okay? Because the divine masculine means that it is a masculine who is not out there purposely hurting and causing and creating chaos for people. They're doing everything out of love. Yes, beautiful. Okay, so what does divine masculine want to say? Ooh, I'm telling you, he is scared to illuminate He is scared to illuminate. He's holding on to these insecurities, these fears, worries, and doubts, okay? Because he sees how abundant and beautiful and pure you really are. And he's scared to illuminate these. He's hoping that he can break this hold and be able to come in and communicate with you, because it's like, he says, I'm sorry for being so greedy. I'm sorry for being so miserable. I'm sorry for not paying attention to this connection and putting all my work into my work and not dealing with you. But then when the other options came, I went and took the other option. So he's holding on to past resentment. Okay, but here, the vulture means nothing in this life is wasted. Okay, he did this, and I'm feeling him get all sweaty, like almost in a panic mode. It's like he could have massive panic attacks at times for this. He could even cry. Okay, but the fact is that when it comes to the star itself, it's like he needs to find balance, because he found pleasure in his work. He found pleasure of going into these third parties, and taking the other options. But listen, you are not an option. You are the main choice, right? So now that illumination has come, where he got the double dealings for double dipping, because he wanted something with you, but he was in a third party connection. And now he's got the double dealings because he was double dipping. You can't double dip. Okay? Don't you know the rule of thumb? When you eat chips and dip, you don't double dip. You scoop it up where you want it now. And that is the final choice. Okay. Divine Hioki. The thing is when it comes to being able to do this, it's like he feels like, I need to stop this deception. I need to stop this delusion. I need to stop myself. I need to heal myself. I need to listen to the divine, because I'm going to miss my beautiful opportunity with this very hardworking, loving, caring, unconditional love and understanding. I'm going to miss out on that opportunity. It's like, I need to be able to cross this bridge and be deeply rooted and grounded and follow that north node and stay grounded and let go of these insecurities, that depression, that anxiety, everything that's holding me back. It's like I'm in my head about this, and I'm just here and I'm seeing him do this. I'm in my damn head about this. How do I move forward? How do I bring in that communication? How do I bring in that offer? Because I feel, wow, I feel like she's too good for me. Like she's too pure for me. But that's not true. That's not true. Divine Masculine. And this grandmother's coming in and said, that's not true. That's not true. I don't know how many times I told you, stop believing other things and start listening to that heart of yours, because you never listen to that heart of yours. And she's going like this. You never listen to that heart of yours. Okay. So what else do we have for the Divine Feminine in this case? Ooh. Okay. See, Divine Masculine. I'm going to say, okay. So as we know, Divine Masculine, it was scared to come in and bring this offer, right? But what he doesn't realize, as he's sitting here going through all this worry, holding on to all this depression and this chaos and this loneliness, and not knowing, how do I do this? How do I go about? How do I break the ice and be able to come in? Okay, first you need to trust and believe in yourself, okay? Because things are being illuminated and you think that you're not good enough for this person, okay? You think you're not good enough, but you got to understand that this Divine Feminine has been waiting for you to heal, to step up and be the man, to be grounded, to be able to step into your power. She knew all along. She was just waiting for you to do the work. She was waiting for you to do the work, but you are all up in your emotions, Divine Masculine. Look, you're letting your emotions override what your heart is speaking. Now, I'm hearing, yes, you have karmic debts that you need to complete. You need that healing. You need to step into your power. But the fact is when it comes to the emotions of which you've never been able to speak your emotions, I'm hearing, you've always hidden them or lied about them, okay? The fact is Divine Feminine has grown into her high priestess top energy, right? And it's like you are starting to come into your emperor energy, understanding, but you're still having that little twist of living in the past of, oh, I think she's too good for me. I don't think she's going to take me. Oh, I'm worried about rejection. I'm worried about her criticism. I'm worried about all of this stuff. Stop worrying, Divine Masculine. You see this Divine Masculine standing proud, standing tall, standing firm, very protected by the divine. This Divine Feminine, a Divine Feminine will not hurt her Divine Masculine. Now, if you have a feminine energy and a masculine energy, that is like a soul connection. They can hurt each other because that can be a karmic soul tie, or it can be a soulmate. But Divine Feminine is telling you, listen, you are very abundant. You stand in your power. You hold the key to Divine Feminine's heart. You hold the key. And she's very abundant and holds the key to yours. You need to have that courage. You need to have that strength to say, you know what? I'm going to listen to my heart. And yes, I may be going through this healing, but I'm not going to sit here and make excuses that I've got to clear up this and I got to do that. Because what is it doing? It's keeping you in sadness. It's keeping you in pain. So what does the Divine Feminine want to say? Yeah, look. It's keeping you in conflict. It's creating this tension in your life of, I want to come forward, but I can't. I'm working through this, but I can't. But Divine Feminine is saying, look, she knows that you've gone through trials and tribulations. She knows that your heart is aching. She knows that you've gone through the Five of Wands, with all this conflict and, possible lawsuits, something about money, lawsuits, fighting with people, not having the courage to come forward, which she is the Queen of Swords. She has been influencing you to see things from a different perspective, to take things slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. But when you become deeply rooted and grounded in your feelings, it's going to block you. It's going to stop you. When you let your heart lead you, that's when you're going to get that golden pentacle. That's when you're going to be able to come back. Because right now, I'm hearing it's like you haven't been able to come anywhere near this Divine Feminine. Every time that you've tried to reach out or message or anything, it's been blocked. And you think she's purposely doing this, but she's not. It is God blocking you because you're vibrating on a very low energy. You got to raise your frequency. Okay, so what does Divine Masculine want to say about it? Divine Feminine, you always knew how to pull my emotions out. You always kept me grounded. You always gave me the courage to take that step forward. You have always showed me how much progress I have made within myself, and you always keep me deeply rooted and grounded. And I know you've been waiting for me, Divine Feminine, because I've been watching you, I've been stalking you, and I don't see you in any type of relationship. I see you taking the motions to unlock on your spiritual journey everything that's meant for you. But he's saying emotionally, because look, you even have the King and Queen out here. Okay, this is a divine counterpartner. This is a twin flame connection. The thing is he's saying, no matter how deep and dark my emotions get, you always bring me to the light. You always help me rise above. You always help me take that step forward. You always bring things to calmer waters. And your communication is so fruitful in that sense, so fruitful because it's divine communication. Oh yeah. So what do we got to say? What do we got to say? You both fulfill each other's cups. Just because you did divine feminine wrong in the past does not mean that she is not going to listen with her heart when you come in for that apology. But I'm hearing divine feminine will not reach out to you because God will not allow that. You have to raise your frequency. You have to be able to fulfill your own cups and take that step forward because you created the conflict. You had to go off and learn your lesson. And she had spoke this to you and you didn't want to hear her at the time. And you made other choices in a third-party connection. So she kept focusing on herself and took that step forward and made progress. And now, because she has made progress and she knows how to fulfill her own cup, and you're learning how to fulfill your own cup, it still leaves you in them emotions. And divine feminine saying, look, I have brought them emotions to the surface. I have forgiven you for what you have done. You're sitting in the past, and that's what's holding you back. That's why you're not allowed to come and talk to divine feminine. That's why there is no contact. Yeah, that's why Father put it to rest. That's why he's hiding your messages to never get it. And you're thinking, well, I'm reaching out. She's just ignoring me. She must be still mad at me. No, Father blocked it. Father put it to rest because Father said, if you ain't going to raise that vibration, if you ain't going to do the healing on you, if you ain't going to rise above and be that phoenix and come through the ashes and truly stand in that divine masculine power, you're not going to have access to divine feminine. You're not going to have access whatsoever. Okay? So this is where, the Three of Wands, you need to climb out of that dark hole, listen to the communication, and get that preparation and that foresight that you need to be the one to make that progress and that discovery to step forward. Okay? You need to be the one to take that action because she's not a chaser. Okay? When you wanted her to chase after you, she ran from you. She said, deuces, hasta la vista, choose, bye-bye, baby, bye-bye. She ran from it. Why? Because she's a true divine feminine. She don't play that runner and chaser game. She knows her worth and she's not going to be involved in third-party situations. So that's why Father hid that connection and that contact information, which really put you in your head and made you wonder things. But Father said he did it for your growth. And now it's not time to sit here and make excuses. Yeah, you've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So stop being shy. Stop. This is in reverse. This is about you being shy. Okay? This is you being deceitful and shy. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse is telling me you're shy to come forward. But if you don't follow your heart, you're going to miss that beautiful blessing. But the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is this: you are very shy and very deceitful. Because when this upright like this, you are very skillful, brave, clever, and you're going to rush in and take what's yours. Okay? Take what's yours because you know that it's meant for you. But right now, your energy is shy and deceitful. And that's why you're not feeling like you can come forward. Okay? Yeah. Right there. Because see, Divine Feminine has given to you very generously. She has done the growing. She has put in the hard work. She has been waiting for your monkey butt to get off that bushel of bananas and come forward. Because Father's calling judgment. If you don't do the communication soon with the teamwork to make the dream work, then what's going to happen? Competition's going to come in and take your lady. take your lady on an energetic level and change the whole destiny, which is going to put you in massive conflict. So you better be comfortable. You better step into them emperor boots. And let's get to walking. Yeah, look at it. That is the tradition. That is the belief. You could be a traditional man. It's time to step up. Honey, Divine Feminine has already built the castle for you. Okay? You thought she was just sitting around being angry and mad at you. She's a hard worker, and it showed right at the beginning, right? She's a hard worker. She bought the castle. She's just waiting for you to slide right in there like you never been missing. Yeah, so you need to have gratitude for the actual journey, because what you're thinking is stinking thinking, and it's put you in contemplation. You need to come to calmer waters and celebrate and have your Divine Feminine with that celebration to that new beginning. You're the only one leaving yourself out in the cold when it comes to that beautiful reward. You got to fight through that. Fight through them burdens and see the light at the end of the tunnel. See that things are not the way that you've been thinking them. You cannot steal a pen from God and try to write your story. He's the one that wrote it. He's the one that holds the vision. And you're the one that needs to go through the transition. Powerful, powerful message. And why did you cut it? Cut it right on the High Priestess and that love connection. I told you. She's in her High Priest energy. There's nothing you can do. She's made all the sacrifices. Now it's time for you to make them sacrifices. Now it's time for you to stand up and say, I'm going to have that inner strength to bring pleasure to my own life. I'm going to follow my heart for the first time in my life, because you taught me how to love. Divine Feminine, you taught me how to love. And now I'm going to use that inner strength, and I'm going to guide. I'm no longer going to withdraw from you. I'm no longer going to create these illusions and everything else. And I definitely ain't going to let other people watch you with the Knight of Wands, because this is immature energy that is seeing energetically and feeling this passion for this Divine Feminine, right? And they're starting to secretly fall in love with her. So, Divine Masculine, Divine is telling you what's meant for you is meant for you. But if you're going to pass it up, they're going to pass the cup, right? Pass the cup. Buttercup. They told you. I'm telling you, you can't deny it. It's like you're creating these illusions for yourself. It's like you got to grow. You got to flow. And why are these two cards all of a sudden... These two cards are standing almost straight up. So what are they? Yes. You as the angelic being can get your reward when you put these things to rest, because it's messing with your stability and your security. And for them to be standing up, it's like you need to get out of your head and you need to take that forward motion. Get out of your head, take that forward motion. That is what you're being influenced, because look, you have a soulmate connection here. Hold on. You have a soulmate connection there. Where'd it go, Father? Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Where is the beauty? Hold on, I'm going to show you here. If I can find where it's hiding. Haha. There we go. In the deck here, this is the twin flame connection. And some of you could be in a soul connection. So whatever connection you are in, take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Don't try to put it on, because, look, you try to put it on and the shoe don't fit, you're going to mess it up, because you can't take a High Priestess and put him with an Emperor who's not going to step into his power. He automatically gets diverted to a soul connection, while the High Priest comes in with the twin flame connection. Feel the love on that. All right. last message here. Wow, people are going to look at this video and be like, it's that long, but no, we need to somehow put on there that it's the 2 videos, you know? Yeah. So the thing is, Divine Masculine, you are being told, accept who you are meant to be, surrender it to God, stop holding back, be in alignment, because you know that life's a mystery, and so is your high priestess. And you know, so is your high priestess. Yep. Look, bottom of the deck, decision's yours. And look, walk away from what no longer serves you. I can't be any clearer on these messages. I can't be any clearer because it's God's blessing. That's beautiful. All right, soul family, I greatly appreciate all of you. Like I said, anybody wanting to leave a donation, down in the description is my Cash App. It is greatly appreciated, as we are still currently working on getting the laptop from the one that blew up when I was doing my live. Anybody who is trying to get a hold of me, my email is also down in the description. And yes, definitely. So I won't be back on here until the 7 o'clock when we do the sacred relationship. This would be the 5th video. So if you didn't watch it, go back and watch the other videos before, you know, it comes in to get your keywords, because we are coming down to the count. And once you get your keywords from all 7 of them videos, winner, winner gets double prize. Remember that, winner, winner gets double prize. So, all right, so family, I greatly appreciate all of you. I hope that you take what resonates with you and leave what's not yours behind you. May you be abundant and blessed in everything that you do. Thank you for the love and support, and I will see you at 7 p.m. Peace, soul family.